guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I get this full coverage everyday foundation routine. I'm going to be showing you guys what products I use and how I apply them. So if you want to see how I get this look, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I do have my eyeshadow done already, and that is because I am filming two videos. I'm going to be filming one of my eyeshadow and then one of my foundation, and this is the foundation obviously. So if you guys do want to see this eye look, just stay tuned because I will be posting it. I don't know if I'm going to be posting it before or after, but you guys will probably know once this video is up. But I'm going to start off by putting up my hair just so the foundation doesn't get like in my hair or anywhere. Alright, for primer I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer, and I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be applying like 4 pumps just to get it all evenly throughout my face. The thing I noticed about this primer is that like if you put on your foundation real quick, you can't really see like how this primer is working. Well, you can, but like you don't see it because you know how your foundation's already on top. But once you let it dry in a little bit, you can see that it mattifies your face so much. So I'm gonna be applying this all over my face. Kind of messed up the concealer, but it doesn't matter because either way we're going in with foundation. Once that primer is starting to set on my face, I like to apply some of my badescu spray, and I apply like 3 sprays. And just let that dry on my face. The 2 foundations I'm going to be using today are my Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation, and I'm in the shade 112, and my Fenty Beauty Foundation in the shade 130, and I'm going to be mixing these because one of them is too pink, one of them is too yellow, so combine and mix like my perfect shade. And these are full coverage, so that's why I like to use them, because it gives me that extra full coverage. I do always shake my foundation before I apply it just to mix the formula all again, because I know foundations do tend to like separate, but that's like normal. So after I do that, I'm just gonna be applying 1 pump right here, and then I apply another one on this side. And from right here it looks like my actual shade, but when you go outside it looks too pink, so that's why I like to mix it with this. And I just apply another pump right there and 1 pump right there. I like to go heavy on my foundation. And I'm gonna be mixing this with this little Wet n Wild concealer brush and just apply it evenly throughout my face. Now that that foundation is all distributed kind of throughout all my face, I'm going to be taking my Morphe blending sponge. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to be using this to blend out my foundation. And this is why like I do my eyeshadow first, like the top first, and then my my bottom eyeshadow on the bottom last, because then I could just apply the eyeshadow on the bottom without having to worry about it being all messy and stuff like that. And then because I feel like if you put your foundation after you put your eyeshadow right here, I feel like it's just gonna take it off. So I don't know, it's just my preference. Now that I applied my foundation and I blended it out, I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit and let it sit in my face, because I feel like that's what gives it that more full coverage like look, you know what I mean? Like I feel like letting it sit will let it like absorb into your skin. I don't know if that's the right word, but trust me, it just looks better when you let it sit for a little bit. Alright, now that I let that foundation sit on my face for a while, I'm gonna be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and I'm in the shade 10 Fair Light, and I'm just gonna be taking some of this, and I bake my whole face because I want my makeup to stay. I don't want it to be transferred or anything, so I feel like baking it everywhere will like let it stay put. So I start off doing right here on the bottom, and then I like slowly start working my way up. Oh yeah, I'm taking this on my Real Techniques sponge. I like using the flat side, and I just start pushing that into the skin. You don't want to like rub it because then they'll give you like streaks, so just like start pushing it in the skin, because like I'll make sure your blender is also wet, because if it's wet and then you start pushing it in, it helps it melt in the face. So I'm gonna be applying this everywhere. Let me just get some. Alright, now because you don't want to be out here looking like freaking Casper, I'm gonna be bronzing my face. I'm gonna be using the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I'm taking this in the shade Bronzer. It just says Bronzer. I think this is like the main shade, or you know, the shade. I don't know. But I'm gonna be taking that shade, and then I'm also gonna be contouring with my Morphe AL palette, and it looks like this. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this. It has your contour shades and then your highlight. So I'm going to start off by taking this Real Techniques a face brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to be taking some bronzer and just start to warm up my face. And I'm going to be doing this like in circular motions. Since a lot of you guys are asking me to like do a video. What are those videos called? Like a Q&A, I think? I don't know, but if you guys like, because you guys want to get to know me and stuff like that, if you guys want me to do like a get ready with me or something like that, so I could talk more about me, just like comment down and let me know, and I'll like do that for you guys. I just want to know if you guys want to see that or not, because I want to like, I'm doing this to entertain you guys, you know. So just let me know and I will do that for you guys if you guys want to. So I'm taking some right now on the temples of my head. And kind of just applying this mostly everywhere, because it's like a little bit lighter. It's not too harsh, so it's not gonna go on like hella freaking dark. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more and like kind of define the jawline that I don't have, and blend it down. Alright, now that I lightly bronze my face, I'm going to be taking the shade Enemy, which is this really warm, dark toned contour, I think? Yeah, contour. I don't know. Contour. Well, this shade. I'm going to be taking this and using this Real Techniques, what's it called? Cheek brush, but I like to use it for freaking contour because it's like really nice and tapered. I'm going to be applying a little bit. Kind of patting it in first and then kind of like, you know, blending it out. Which is this like, it's like a little bit lighter. It's like kind of my skin tone, but a little bit darker than my skin tone, so it like works good to like blend those contour shades out. And I'm gonna be applying that mixed with Donut on my head. And now I'm gonna be taking this brush. I'm swirling it in the palette like this. I kind of like swirl it, and then I tap off the excess and just use that to blend everything out. Now I do like taking some of those two shades, the Literati and Donut, mixed together and applying this kind of like on the bottom of my chin, and kind of like work this down. Just like that. And then I do like to kind of like contour my nose. I don't really know how to contour my nose. I need someone to teach me. But I'm gonna take some of that Donut shade and Literati, kind of like tap off the excess. I'm taking this on a Wet n Wild, I guess I would say contour because it's like kind of angled. And I'm gonna be taking this and kind of like lightly with the light hand going right here on like my nose. I don't know, just watch so you guys could like see what I'm doing. And I kind of do this, and then like I kind of like pinch the brush to make it more like flat, and I kind of go on the sides of my nose just a little bit, just to give my nose some color, because I don't want it to like disappear, you know what I mean? Like that. And then I go back in with this brush, like since it doesn't have no more product on it, or I'm like tapping off like whatever's left on it, and kind of just like using it to kind of like lightly blend out my nose, just for freaking powders on my face. I'm gonna be taking my badescu spray. I'm gonna be spraying it on this side of the Real Techniques sponge, and then some on my face as well. And I'm gonna be taking this side again and kind of like pushing it in. And what this will do is like freaking, what do you call it? It will push in all of those powders and melt it in your face. Cause I noticed that like if you don't do this and you go out like in the sun or whatever, like you can see all the powders on your little peach fuzz, so you don't want that. But that's also why I started to like remove my facial hair like everywhere, and that way it'll give you a much flawless like finish on your makeup and foundation and everything. Since your face is still kind of way off that after putting on the, now I'm gonna be highlighting my face, and I'm using the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit, and I like taking the shade Eclipse and Lyra, which is these two shades right here. I like to mix them, but I add a little bit more of this one. And I'm gonna be taking this on this Real Technique Set and Spotlight brush. I'm gonna be using this and spraying the brush with that same spray, kind of like tapping off the excess as well, and just start highlighting my face. See how blinding that is? Since you don't want like the big old line of highlighter, you want to kind of like blend it out. So I first start off by packing on a lot like in the center, and then I slowly start like moving the brush a little bit down but with a lighter hand, and then a little bit up with also a lighter hand. This will help it blend out. Do the same thing. Okay, and I also like to take some of that, spray it again, and apply that on my Cupid's bow and on my nose. And I like to take this highlight, whatever's left on it, I like to take it kind of right here on the temple of my head, just to even it out. Because if you have a lot of glowy right here, you kind of want to even it out and distribute it a little bit more up here too. Like that. And same thing with the powder. I'm gonna be spraying my little sponge again, and this time I'm not gonna spray my face. I'm just gonna be using whatever like the wetness from here. I'm just gonna be using that to pat in the highlight. For some reason, when doing this on your highlight, it makes it look, I don't know why, it makes it look better. Like I feel like it just probably melts the two colors together, and it just makes it look really smooth. You don't want your lips to disappear, so just to take off that foundation, I'm just using the makeup wipe just to remove that. Alright guys, I went ahead and finished all of my other makeup. I put on some lipstick and I did the rest of my eyeshadow, and this is the final look of the foundation, of course. You guys will see how I did my eyeshadow. I think I'm gonna post it first and then I'll post my foundation routine, but yeah, this is how my foundation come out. So if you want, you could also put another spray, and that's what I'm probably gonna do because I just like finished my my lipstick and bottom eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just go ahead and spray my face a couple more times, and you're done. This is how it looks. Let me zoom in for you guys. Can you zoom in? Doesn't let me zoom in. It just keeps getting darker. Okay, it doesn't let me zoom in because I'm using my front camera. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow all my social media. It's down in the description. If you guys do want to see that get ready with me, please let me know. And ask me some questions too to answer them, because if you guys don't, I probably won't even talk most of the time. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching.